lonely out here. It's been a cold winter. My bones have been aching. I've been huddling up against the foundation of the building where I live to keep the wind from hitting me. It's coming across my yard. He built a shelter for me, keeps it off a little bit. In the summer it's okay, keeps the sun off me. Because I'm on a chain and I can't go too far. The chain that I'm on is 15 feet long. I can walk around. Sometimes I get caught though, and I get stuck. And it takes a whole day before somebody can find me, get me unstuck. The area where I am is all dirt now. There's no grass because I walk around and around. And then there's the poop. A lot of poop. I try to go far away from where I sleep and eat, but I can't get too far on a 15-foot chain. Oh, here he comes now. Gotta be alert. Wagging, wagging. Here he comes. He throws a tin ball in front of me. It's got some food in it. Then he turns around and he heads back to the house. I thought he was gonna pet me. Maybe play with me. Oh well, I'll see what's in this food bowl. Breakfast. There's some rice and some bread. A few leftovers. I'm gonna gobble those all up right now. That's really good. Now what am I gonna do? I'm bored. And I'm lonely. Sometimes other dogs come across my yard. They're not on chains. They come right up to me and they sniff me. Sometimes they even try to bite me. I try to act really mean to keep them away because I'm scared. I growl and I snarl and I bark. Most of the time I can bluff them away. But the problem is the neighbors think that's who I really am. I heard one lady tell her kid, "Stay away from that mean dog over there." But I'm not mean. I'm just scared and bored and lonely. Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, the life that I've just described of this chained dog is the life of thousands of dogs in the United States right now. Hundreds alone in Buncombe County live like this. Sometimes you don't see them. They're on back lots, they're out in the country, they're behind a house, but they're there, living their lives 24/7 on a chain with no human interaction. Now, in the city of Asheville, a wonderful ordinance was passed September 22nd last year that makes this a misdemeanor. You cannot leave a dog unattended on a chain now. So the city of Asheville can go out and impound the dog and even impose fines. This is a nice baby step towards a situation that needs to be improved throughout the country. It's something that's ingrained in our society to some degree. Is the idea that animals are disposable, that they are property, that people can do with them what they wish, and many people believe they were meant to live outside. I'll tell you an example from my own family that might illustrate this. It's about my father and his dog Brownie. My dad was born in 1924, and he was raised during the Depression. And during those times, a dog was really never had much thought to having a dog. The most important animals then were livestock. They were farm animals, things that could produce food for the farmer and a product to sell. You ever hear the term cash cow? Veterinarians were only for these large livestock. They were never used to administer to a dog or a cat in those days. If you had a dog that got sick, according to both sides of my family. You took him out into the backwoods and you shot him. Then you went and you got another one. This is the way my father was raised. This is what he saw as he grew up. So in the 70s, he got his prize dog. He got an English Springer Spaniel, a hunting dog, his companion. He loved this dog. He picked it out as a pup. He and Brownie spent many hours hunting and fishing and trudging through the backwoods of upstate New York together. But when my father brought him home, he went right back to his chained to his doghouse out in the backyard. He was never allowed inside the house. My father said, if you bring him inside the house, you spoil him. He won't be a good hunting dog then. My mother, plain just doesn't like dogs. She thinks they're dirty and she doesn't think they should mingle with humans. So one cold night, Brownie, when he was about 10 years old, died by himself out in his doghouse in the straw, huddled up in a little curled bundle. And my father came out the next morning and found him there. Oh, he was crying. I loved that dog, he says. Loved him so much. But if you loved him that much, why wasn't he inside the house with you on a cold winter night? How could you let him out there by himself to die? I didn't understand it then, and I don't now. The end of the story is that, of my story about my fantasy dog, is that he gets adopted. He gets taken away from that mean man. He gets taken to a shelter and a nice family finds him. That is the end of my fictional story for that little dog. Just a little brown dog with pretty eyes. There are many dogs out there that are real-life dogs. If you see any form of animal cruelty, including chaining, call animal control. Maybe you can help. One by one, you can make these dogs' lives better, and you can try to keep them chain-free. Madam Contest Master.